Hey everyone, Padre Bolt 22 here. Thanks for coming by. This is week 7 of Kitty Claw Friday. I'll explain the rules here at the beginning. Now please enjoy the video. Right up here, this is the Shiny Wasabi Kitty Claw machine. And let me real quick switch over to the Kitty Claw Friday screen. I'll type in real quick. Socials, new, upload, and the rules. There we go. Now you have the rules for Kitty Claw Fridays sitting there right in front of you. So very cool. So this week was 31 minutes, so only one this week, but that's okay. That is okay because some weeks will be better than others, and that's just the way it goes. So to catch you up on the previous 6 weeks, we were able to get the two in the front. So the pink guy and the green guy right there. And last week, we got this yellow guy right here. So we're going for the first brown guy, the one a little bit further back. And that's who we're going to be aiming for this week. And then we'll go for the second one if we get him. Basically, we're going to go through all these all the way until we get Shiny Wasabi Kitty herself. Now, apparently, let me go over how this game works, basically. So it's a claw game. I'm sure everyone has seen them. They're very cool, very fun. A lot of times they're very hard. But basically how this one works is if you even touch the plushie, you get a chance, basically. There's a chance that you get it. And the chances change from like between 1 in 50 to 1 in 100 for the ones in the front that I've already got, to 1 in 500 and 1 in 1,000 to the ones in the very back. So those ones are supposedly very, very hard to get. And it doesn't matter how close you are to the center, as long as the thing shakes, the plushie shakes when you put the claw down, it is a chance. So it's hard. There's no skill involved. It is just chance. So that's why it's a silly thing we can do. It's just, slamming our head against the wall for 30 minutes every Friday. Plus 1 minute for everyone that follows and subscribes. And, basically what that turns out to is it's 30 minutes for me to talk about the week and what's new, what's going on, and things that might be coming up. So, very exciting that the first YouTube original content upload came out yesterday. It is a playthrough of Tabs, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Really fun game. I hope everybody enjoys it when they watch it. There's been, like I said, it's the most viewed video on my channel already after 1 day. So that's very nice to see. It's encouraging for sure. I'm super happy with how it turned out, honestly. And I have more of that coming next week. I can tell you, I'll tell you at least that there's going to be a video on Monday. So the weekends I think are gonna stay VODs. So there'll be like top VODs will come out Saturday, Sunday of streams, and then like usual, Kitty Claw Friday will come out on Fridays. So this VOD will come out day of on YouTube. That's cool. I'm definitely happy with the direction that's going. But yeah, pretty good. So as for movies, I did not have time to see one this week. It was a very busy week in Padre Boltville, that's for sure. And I was 1,000% wrong on my prediction last week for the box office. I thought that James Bond was going to run away with it, and it did run away with it, just not to the extent I thought. It finished at what, like 70 million, and I was predicting 100, so I don't know. I thought it was going to do a lot better. It looked like it was going to do better, looking at how the theaters were filling up and how many theaters were holding it around me. But yeah, I don't particularly get why it did worse, because more theaters around me carried it than carried the Marvel movies that did better. So I thought that was a sure sign it was going to beat the Marvel movies, but I guess not. It's still a very good success for James Bond and the company, so that's great. I'm very happy to see that. Happy that it's done well. Probably see that this week. I was gonna try to see that this previous week, but it just timing didn't work out, unfortunately. And upcoming this week are two movies coming out this week that are of note. The first one would be, it's called The Last Duel, and it's a story about the medieval story. I'm not gonna get too much into the story because it's kind of a bummer. I also don't think it's gonna do very well. That one, I'm gonna peg at 11 million opening, which is, I guess, it's respectable for a less big budget movie. And then Halloween Kills, which is one in the long line of the Halloween movies, and that one I think is gonna have a good week. I think that's gonna bring in a solid 45. So let's see how I do next week when we come back to that. I'm not as confident about Halloween as I am Last Duel. I think Last Duel is, I think that's a pretty good lock, but we'll see. Well, thank you for the invite, person, but I can't play sumo right now. I'm playing Kitty Claw Friday. But here we go. We're still grinding out, getting this poop head. Did we get the first poop head last week? Okay, so I think we actually did. Oh. Okay, so anyways, if I get the second poop head, I'm just gonna count it as the second one. I'm pretty sure I just remembered I actually got it. Oh, yeah. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna check. Watch these skills. I'm gonna go really quick, and I already have my phone open to Twitch, and I know I have it as a clip, so I'm gonna try to get that real quick. Keeping up clips on your phone, though, that's the problem. I don't want to start watching a previous stream. As much as I love my streams, I'm not going to watch another stream right now. Clips. There we go. Okay, why does it say 24 hours? Past 7 days. Alright, here we go. And that is, in fact, you see? There's me winning the other one. So yes, I did do that one already. Alright, here we go. What beautiful preparation. Alright, so we've actually won 4 already through 6 weeks. Okay, missed that guy. Alright, so let's bring the chat back up. There we go. The kitty claw. Hopefully there is some game audio. So here we go. Bring up my channel. Bring up Stream Manager. And here we go. We're back. We're back. Chat's up. Everybody comes in. I am big chilling. But yeah, it's a good week in real life town. I made some great upgrades to my streaming experience. I don't think anybody's seen yet because no one came in yesterday, but I upgraded my logo to a wonderful Halloween logo, very spooky, orange and black. And then I also messed with my microphone a little bit, so now it should not have as many, what do you call them, as many background noises. You shouldn't hear the fan of the computer at all. You really couldn't before. You'd have to blast it to be able to hear it, but it was there, and I wanted to make sure that that didn't come through. You can't hear the fan as much anymore. Pretty much like the room fan. I don't think I'm going to be using that as much because it's starting to be fall and winter. Oh, it is supposed to be very hot today, unfortunately, once again. But yeah, so the microphones should sound better. I also messed with the quality a little bit to make it sound better, and it does. The background noise filtering is better, and I don't really yell in my streams in the first place, but I've lowered the threshold. So if for some reason I do yell for some reason, or there's a super loud noise, that will be filtered out. That's cool. I'm happy with that so far. That is German. Stuntrennen mit Loopings. They're stunt running with loops. That's funny. That was a nice little silly thing to happen. And what was the other thing? I set up my Discord for Padre Bolt Nation, the PB clan, and that's cool. I set up commands for those. I set up commands for the newest YouTube upload. All sorts of cool stuff. That's good. It is good news. Like I said, my most recent YouTube video, the highest viewed yet. Thank you for everybody that did view it. That's great. I'm hoping that becomes a trend with original shorter content is going to be more successful than just re-uploading VODs, which I understand is probably not the most effective way at growing a channel. But I just wanted to practice video editing before I started doing original content, and that editing the VODs and putting them up was that was a good choice. I think in the end that works out. I think that was a good way to have a good backlog of content, have some watch time on the channel, and getting that uploaded. And a couple people subscribed just based on the VOD, so that's very cool. Shout out to them. I hope they enjoy the new original content, which should be more digestible for a YouTube audience. So most people don't just want to watch stream re-uploads. They want to watch either highlights or original content on YouTube, and I feel like with the games I'm playing, there's not enough highlights. So that's why I'm probably going to put just original content. Maybe if games change up, but we'll see. Not committing to that just yet. I'm still having a good time with a Stardew Valley. If things did change, I think the change would be 1 day a week. It would not be completely getting rid of Stardew Valley. There's also been a little bit of thought of whether or not 3-hour streams are the best format. I'm missing the front poop head, guys. So I should focus on that a little bit more. But I don't know. Maybe instead of 3-hour streams, I can do 4 2-hours. See how that goes. But I don't know. And it depends how I can balance original content and streaming and editing, all that. My thought process was basically I can use the time I was using to edit and upload the VODs to record and edit shorter content, and it wouldn't even take that much more time. And in that case, that's, it's cool. I think that would work out well. Ba-da-bum-bum. We're about halfway through Kitty Claw Friday, week 7. Week 7, one for every day of the week. That's 7 weeks of streaming. That's exciting. Good to see. I think we're going at a good clip. I'd love to see a little more Kitty Claw success. Well, I don't know who the character... I haven't seen that blue character very much. Is that just another cat? Looks like it might be. But yeah, so I'm Is that halfway through the machine? No, this is 5 more, so I'm almost halfway. If I get this second brown guy, then it's halfway or over halfway. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Do 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 do. I the the audio from this is funny. GTA. Speaking of GTA, I've sort of taken a step back from that. I'm not having as it's not as rewarding to play every week recently, I'll say. So I've been focusing on other stuff. You know, if I'm trying to be productive on streaming and original content that doesn't leave a lot of time for playing games off stream and off of content time. I mean, you know, I can't play hours and hours on end of video games all the time. But yeah, it's fun times. Fun times doing the stuff I am doing. I think the games are fun. Stardew Valley, I'm sort of ready for the season to end. I'm ready for winter. I think I'm gonna have more freedom to do stuff on winter, and then when spring comes around, I might even just tone down farming. I can experience all the other stuff a little bit more. Maybe even during winter, I'll make a bigger sprinkler system, so I just can ignore planting stuff, basically. Sorry, Simeon, I will not be finding those vehicles. It's Kitty Claw Friday. I'm very busy trying to catch this poophead cat. No, you know, Metroid did come out recently. That's something I've been wanting to talk about. I've seen a lot of praise for it, but also a little bit of complaints that it's not straightforward enough. And I don't know. I haven't watched enough of it to have an opinion on that. But let's just say, if that game, if I didn't have to spend the $60 and buy a capture card for the Switch, I would 1000% play that on stream. It's just that's the problem, is I can't be investing in $60 games over and over to play on stream. That's just bad investments. Yeah, it seems like a cool game. I really wish I could play it. I probably will one day, years from now. But yeah, I actually have never played one of the Metroid games. That's a little bit of a bummer on my part. It's funny how many game series I haven't played just because, you know, you miss the right window for them, or you don't have the right console at the right time. But and I guess I sort of inherited a lot of my brother's stuff because he was older and he didn't like the Metroid games, so didn't get that. What was the first Metroid on? Was that Super Nintendo? I would think so. Actually, I think you can play the original Metroid on the Switch right now. There's like a Metroid. What do you call it? It's a Nintendo Online service or whatever that's called. You can play the Super Nintendo games, and I don't know. I tried playing a little bit. It's fun. It's just sometimes it's hard to get into those old games if you have no nostalgia for them. Like, I could play the Mario games, but I think part of it is like those games A are perfect for the and B, like, I've played them before when I was young, and it's like you get to have the fun of nostalgia going back to it. Same with Donkey Kong and all that. Like, I played those games. I played Donkey Kong Country and all those, and like I could play those again today. Those would actually be fun. I wonder if I'd like to play that on stream. That game's hard though. I don't know if I want to play a game that I would look bad at. And like, it's not that I would look bad. It's just that game is hard. That game's really hard. If I ever get the capture card, which I'll keep an eye out, maybe on like Black Friday or something. I'd like to play. I'd like to play Legend of Zelda as well on stream, and yeah. One thing I'm tempted to play Genshin Impact. I just don't want to start down that road. It feels like that's a real commitment. Like, that could not be a one stream a week thing. It's not a casual game, certainly. I just started playing Sudoku on stream. Just like, totally like, I'm not doing this anymore. Play nonograms. I do like nonograms, but literally no one would enjoy that. Just me working out math puzzles on stream. Yeah, I don't think anyone would watch that. Nobody at all. I thought about doing Kitty Claw Fridays off stream and just uploading it. But I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. It's supposed to be like added time for people to follow and subscribe, and that just doesn't make much sense. It's just I don't know, maybe if I recorded I could prepare a little bit better. I should prepare a little bit better for streams anyway, but I should write a script or something. Man, I'm so close to getting that guy, but I keep missing. Boo. Max concentration. Did I miss? Did not. That was perfect. Oh, beautiful. I am the Kitty Claw Master. Am I? I don't know. Most people that I've seen that have beaten this either used exploits in the past that are patched now, or they used what do you call them? They just used like a bot to play this game for hours and hours, and they just left the game on overnight. Like, I've seen people that have this, because each time you close the game, it refills the machine, and I've seen people that have shown a completely empty machine, and that's pretty impressive. That, I mean, if you added up the 7 episodes I've done so far, at like let's see, it's like 7, that'd be 3.5 hours. I've probably done about 4 hours on stream after this week, and I've probably done 2 off, so that's already 6 hours, and I'm 4 of 9 in. Right? 4 of 10. Oh. I missed, yeah, I missed the old guy when I was counting before, so I would be halfway if I get one more. You know, you think it would be easy to count to 10. But, yeah. Apparently I can't, because I'm stupid. Although I did see that the sumo game is extra points this week in GTA, and that's like the one game mode that I actually enjoy of all of them. Like, some of them would be fun if you had like a big friends group. Like, if I was younger and I had like I was in high school and had a bunch of like high school buddies to play some of the bigger games with, that probably would be fun. But I'm not. You know, when you grow up, you don't know as many people. Just the way it is. It is the nature of life. Diddle ding, diddle ding, diddle ding. It is Kitty Claw Friday, week 7. Ding, 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 ding. I'm trying a new way to record this stream, and I'm wondering if this will be higher quality if I do it this way. Instead of downloading the VOD from Twitch, I'm recording it on the back end on my part. Maybe that's the front end. I don't know. I actually don't know how that would work. But I'm hoping that it uploads in higher quality now that I do this. I can test that later today. I don't know, is half an hour enough this week to get one? We'll be cutting it close. We're already at about 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. I would like it if I do, I'll tell you that. Bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. Grab it. So one thing that I want to work on for future streams is a stream now ending screen, because I've noticed on a couple of the VODs I do get cut off at the end, where some of what I say at the end gets cut off and it ends early. So if I do, a minute of stream now over screens, then maybe it won't happen like that. It'll just cut off the stream ending screen. That would be ideal. I'll probably put socials up on that and everything. I do have a see you next time screen, I guess, but I haven't. It's not very professional. It was something I threw together for my first stream and haven't touched since. Maybe I'll just throw that up at the end just to get in the habit of doing it. Oh, shiny wasabi kitty claw. What a cruel mistress you are. I'm very glad that I own this machine. I'm not the one paying. Apparently, if this isn't your... If this is not your, what do you call it? Arcade. Then you have to pay every time you run the claw. I mean, it is 100. I mean, it is $1, and I have almost 15 million. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I would feel a little bad if I was losing money on this every time. Do 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 do. Oh, kitty claw. It's silly. I wonder if any of the other games are fun. I have a few different ones, as you can see around my wonderful casino arcade. Okay, we got 3 minutes to go. Hoping we can grab this guy before we head out. Now, in the last minute, I will go for the main character of the anime, Princess Robot Bubblegum, who you can see with the bow there, right in the middle and the back. But really, only a minute 44 left to get our second poop head. Pardon my French. I don't know, we're cutting it close. It's not looking very good for this week, chat. Do 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 do. Ew. Bum bum. But what else can I talk about for the last minute? It's been, I don't know. I'll just say maybe I'll just run through my thank yous now. Thank you to everybody that came out this week. Thank you for everyone that follows and subscribes. Thank you everyone that watched the YouTube video. That's the bright spot of this week. In a week that was a little quiet, I'll admit that. Week's a little quiet. It was nice to have a bright spot at the end of just hanging out and seeing this, thinking about what's going on, thinking about YouTube, thinking about Twitch, thinking about all sorts of stuff. This is our last shot now for our poop head. We get him. Here we go. Poop head, I missed. All right, I'll do one more. I'll do one more on poop head, and then I'll do a minimum 2 on the Princess Bubblegum. Not Princess Bubblegum. That is a cartoon character. Princess Robot Bubblegum? Is that her name? I had it in my head earlier. Anyway, we'll go for the princess herself for 2 times here. I think that'll take up the rest of the 45 seconds. Here we go. Maybe we can fit one more in. I don't know. Here we go. Didn't get her that time. We got... You know, we'll save time for one more. Here we go. All right. Our final chance. Anyways, I'm not thanking anyone specific this week because it's a subscriber from YouTube and it doesn't show me subscribers. So, yeah, that's thank you to whoever that was. That minute was for you. And how about that? That is the end of Kitty Claw Friday, week 7. Well, we didn't get one, but we'll be back at it the same time next week to go again. Go follow me on Twitch and subscribe here on YouTube to add one more minute to next week's Kitty Claw Friday. If you want to see more here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe on your way out. And don't forget to check out the next video. Now stay safe and stay lucky. This is Padre Bull 22, and I'll see you next time.